We are in the small kitchen of glory. Apparently it sounds like I'm on meth when I do that. Meth. We're going to be making homemade buns and bratwurst. So yummy, so delicious. And the dough for your buns is super simple. We're going to be, I don't know. We have measuring spoons. We're going to use them. We have measuring cups. It's going good already. We're going to use them. Reset. Spoons, cups. 4 cups of flour. 1 teaspoon of salt. We have some everything bagel seasoning with sesame and poppy seeds and all that. And I'm going to put on the Buns. It's going to be delicious. We have a cane sugar. We're going to be using 1/4 cup of cane sugar. Oh, I just put my hand in the butter. That's cool. 1/4 cup of softened butter. Very soft, as my fingers can attest. 2 eggs. 1 for the dough, 1 for egg wash. Yeasties. I'm getting butter on everything. Sarah's going to kill me. Yeasties. 1 tablespoon of yeasties. And that's everything, right? Did I forget anything? Well, blindo, sir? No, that's, I mean, oh, let's get cooking. And I forgot 1 cup of water, which I'm now going to heat up in the microwave to about 100 degrees. You don't have to test your water. You can just stick your finger in it. Is it warm? I'm going to guess this is 106. I actually didn't do this ahead of time. All right. That's not what it was. What is that in Celsius? 39 degrees Celsius. You don't have to do that, but you know, I bought it. Why not use it? Now what we're going to do, we're going to open up the buttered yeast. We're going to put in a tablespoon of yeasties. We're just going to wing it. That's about a tablespoon. Get them in there. Boom, boom, bam. We're done with the tablespoon. All right, butter, bye. Whoa, that smells like yeast. All right, yeasties, bye. Now what we need is just a little bit of sugar, just to make the yeasties happy. Just gonna sprinkle some in my hand, about that much. What's that? ½ teaspoon? I don't know, I'm not a doctor. We're still gonna need more sugar later. And you mix it with your finger. Say it with me, like a man. If you're a woman, you can still do it like a man. It's 2024. Mix it like a they, them. By the way, oh, I'm spilling it. If you're not sharing these videos, I would appreciate it if you share it. I even edit out all the fucks and shits. I mean, that is a bridge really far for me. So share the videos, like, subscribe, do what you do. Now back to making hot dog buns. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit aside for about 10-15 minutes and get everything else prepped. What I have here is a glass bowl. That'll hold 4 cups of flour, allegedly. I'm going to scoop and kind of pack this with my hand. And then get it down, scoop, pack it a little bit, scrape it with the finger. 1. We're going to do this 4 times. 2, 3. We got 4 cups of flour. Beautiful. Are we done with this? Yes. In the sink. Salties. We can put the salties in the flour. Why not? We need 1 teaspoon of salties. Boom. Just sprinkle that right there. Bam. We need a 1/4 cup of, that's not ideal, 1/4 cup of sugar. We're just going to pour it in here and wing it. Pack it down, a little bit more. That's close enough. Just throw that on there. This is just all going to be dumped in. Bye-bye sugar. We got eggs. We're just going to let them relax. We got flour, salt, and sugar. Let that relax. We don't need these around here anymore. We don't need the sugar, salt. I was wiping the counter and the eggs just fell in the sink. Now we have clean eggs. That's cool. We have our yeast concoction. Oh yeah, you can hear the difference. It's frothy. We're going to take this, dump it into a, what is this, 8-quart bowl? I don't know, something like that. Good enough. Put bowl aside. Now, the recipe I looked up just said to dump all this in there. That seems problematic, doesn't it? So we're going to go with like half. We're going to take this 1/4 cup of butter and just plop it into the water. That's fine. Scientifically okay. Done. I said I was done with this 1 cup. I lied. We're just going to grab a scoop of this flour mixture and we're going to sprinkle it in there. Boom. Everyone's afraid of dough. They think, you know, bread's hard. Bread is pretty much the easiest thing you can make. I got stuff all over my hands, and we're just going to start mixing the flour into the water. This is just a quick hot dog bun and hamburger bun recipe. So It's not going to take anything crazy. We're just going to mix this all together. We're going to knead it. That's the best part, kneading. And then we're going to let it rise for an hour. Luckily, these bowls have handy dandy lids. I'm just going to heat up the oven for, a minute or two so it's balmy in there. And then, not hot, we're not going to bake it, just so it's warm. And then we're going to let the dough go. All right, we're just going to dump the rest of this in there. Just like that. 4 cups. And all the other stuff. And we're going to slowly mix this so it doesn't make a mess. We're just going to do a first preliminary knead with the spoon here. Just, just kind of fold it. Get it so it all goes together. I'm only using a wooden spoon. You don't even need a spoon. Anything solid, it doesn't matter the shape. You just need something to get in there and wiggle this stuff around. Scrape the edges. Make sure it's all beautiful. I'm going to crack an egg in here in just a second because it's dry, but I just want to get most of the flour put together. 1 washed egg. Egg, eggshell, disposal. Yes, I washed my hands. Quit saying it out loud. We're just going to slowly mix this all together. And we're going to get our hands in there and have some fun. Fun with dough. Oh, geez. Slippery. Main point right here is to de-weaponize the flour so it's not poofing around. I'm going to poke it a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get crazy. Spoon, bye-bye. We're going to get our hands in here and start to knead this in the bowl. Use the backs of your fingers. You're going to get messy. Part of making dough is getting messy. You could use an electric mixer, but that's just not fun. I like getting my hands in the dough and really making dough. Doing it the way it's supposed to be done. It might actually need a little bit more water. It's coming out pretty dry, but we'll see after a good knead. If your hands get dirty, just rub them together. It all comes off. Start kneading it again. According to the recipe, it's supposed to feel like Play-Doh. Right now, this does not feel like Play-Doh. It feels more like dry sand. Nothing can ever be without a hitch. The rest, well, actually, this is kind of like Play-Doh now that we're getting there. All right, we're going to turn this out. That's the fancy word for flipping a bowl upside down. Boom. That's a turnout if I ever saw one. We're going to rest that in between the sink. Now we're going to knead her on the counter. And if we need more liquid, I'll just get my hands wet and knead some more water into this. It's supposed to be a pretty stiff dough, I think. Oh yeah, but I feel the moisture coming in. I've been going for about 2 minutes, and the whole process of this is you put it down, smack it with your palm, and put all your body weight into it on your palms. One right palm, left palm. Right palm, left palm. Pick the dough up, flip it, keep doing that. You're just using the heel of your hand to really dig into that dough. Deep dough massage. That's what they call it. Not really, I just made that up. This is just a little bit too dry for my liking, so I'm gonna get my hands wet and then just continue kneading. Wet hands, we're just gonna rub that on the dough and knead that little teeny bit of extra water in, just to loosen her up some. What I'm gonna do now is get another bowl, a little bit smaller bowl than the one I used to mix it, oil it, oil the top of the dough, whoa now, and then we're going to put her in the oven. Spread the inside of that nicely. Pick up this dough, get it into a ball, a pretty ball. Yeah, this feels like just like Play-Doh, like the recipe said. Incredible. Incredible. Put that in there. Boop. Give it a little spray on top. Boop. Put the lid on. You could use a towel, but I have a lid, so why not use a lid? I actually overheated my oven. So, I'm just gonna open her up. Set that right there. We're going to leave the oven open for now so the air comes out because it's too hot. And we'll be back in an hour. We have dough. Oh, that puffed up beautifully. Look at that. Look at that beautiful dough. So what we're going to do now, we're going to punch it down, and then we're going to spread it out. Oh man, that smells yeasty. Oh, it's nice and warm too. Oh, that's actually really pleasant. That actually feels good. I kind of want to put it on my face. Too bad it has egg in it. I can't eat it. Look at that bad mommy. Oh, I need a cutting board. Yacht. We got a cutting board. We're going to get the dough back out. We split this into, it's brats. So instead of 12, probably We're gonna split it into 8 because this brat's not hot dogs. But I actually don't need that many buns, so just ripping it with my hand. Yeah, you can be professional. You could like weigh it and do all that mambo jumbo. That's about a brat bun. Never mind. This is perfect. That one's a little bit too big, that middle ball. So we're gonna take some off the middle ball and put it on the right ball. Put it all back together. We're gonna make these into the bun shape. And then we're going to let them rise for another 30 minutes so they poof up nicely. It does look like 3 good balls, right? I think so. Good enough. Set them in the bowl while we split these guys into, this one into thirds-ish. Let's see, that's a right ball. That's a center ball. Oh, the left ball's very small. Very small left ball. We're gonna take some off the right and the middle and add it to that left ball. All right, we got a left ball. That's a pretty good center ball. It's the right ball a little bit small. That's okay. We're gonna make these ones a little bit smaller actually, because I wanna make some hamburger buns out of those guys. All right, so what we're gonna do, slide that up, get a cookie sheet. So we're just gonna give it a little, just a quick little spray, and then a little rub-a-dub-dub. Doesn't have to be perfect, just so, not even so it won't stick, mainly so it'll rise easier. All right, I'm gonna take this here bun, soon to be bun. We're gonna make it like a dong, like a skinny dong. I'm just rolling it out in my hands. I lied. We're gonna roll it out on this a little bit so we can flatten it and really do those edges in pretty. We want it to be long enough for a brat and beautiful. Again, these do not have to be perfect. That looks pretty good. Roll out this one, roll it, flatten it, tuck and pinch the edges. Just put all your seams under it. Just work it under. Flattening it out, tucking the edges. Boop. They're gonna touch together. It's gonna be okay. Let's grab one of these guys. See, these are too big. They're too damn big. Grab this guy. This one's gonna be a fat mommy. A fat they them. That one turned out pretty good real quick. Put that bad boy right there. Again, they don't have to be perfect. This isn't the kitchen of perfection. That's 5, right? Yep, that's how many we got. We're just gonna make some hamburger buns now. We're just gonna form this into a ball, squish it all together, and then just kind of flatten her out a little bit. I'm pressing down with one hand, and then pressing my fingertips under the edge with the other hand to keep the edge looking decent. Put that right there. I hope the camera's catching that. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm randomly touching stuff. If it is, I apologize. I might just be randomly touching stuff. I'll let that guy sit right there. These are gonna touch, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna grease the top of these. I'm gonna give it a little spray. Spray the counter. Spray everything. Boom. I'm gonna get a clean towel and we're gonna set this on this and let these rise in the oven. Grab these bad boys. Bring them to the oven, which I turned on for a minute or two, just to get it warm in there. Put them in there like that, and we got 30 minutes. Kaboom! Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, those are nice fat boys. Oh, little fat boys. Oh, look at those buns. You know, that first one isn't looking so good. It's a little lumpy on the top, but it's okay. We're gonna preheat the oven to 375 now. Get these washed with egg. I don't think, what do I do with this? What do I now put it in my pocket? You know, it's probably gonna get in the camera. Is it? Nah, I think we're okay. Egg wash, cup. As soon as the oven preheats, we're going to brush that on and we're going to shake some everything bagel seasoning on top of these. Is gonna make them delicious. Brushing our Buns with egg wash. Brush the Buns. We gave it one good brushing. Now we're just gonna do one more quick once over just to work on the ends. I gotta do this lightly because you don't want to poof them down. Yeah, I'm touching it. I'm blonde. I'm gonna touch it all. Some aggressive brushing on top to make sure it's gonna hold my shaky shake. Wash hands. Now we make a mess with the shaky shake. We're just gonna put it all over these bad boys. Now we take this whole shebang and we pop her in the oven. In the oven. Boy, that'd be funny if I do. Boop. We're gonna set a timer for
12 minutes and 38 seconds. Counting down.
Let's cook some bratwurst. I have paper towel on a cutting board. I'm just gonna flip these out on there quick. Oh, there's no paper. All right. These are just some Johnsonville bratwurst. We're gonna separate them and just make sure that they're dry so that they'll crisp up beautifully in the oil. That's pretty good. Flip them out off this paper towel. Oh, the paper towel ripped. It's okay. Science. We're just patting them, making sure that they're ready to receive oil. They are. Good. Give them a quick little spray, a flip, another spray. You know, stop making the aerosol noise. I like it when it goes, yeah, like that. That's what makes me feel good. We got all workhorse here. She's starting to preheat nicely. I should probably buy a new air fryer. It's almost preheated. It's not quite all the way there, but you know what? Good enough-ish. That's the motto I live by in the kitchen. Wait, that one gets straight. That's weird. That one's straight. All right, that one seems to have deflated a little bit. We're just gonna spread these out a little bit. Cooking 5 in here is a little rough. My hands are washed. It's called a jump cut, people. It's called a jump cut. More oil. Oil good. Put them back in here. Boom. Bam. What do we have on the timer? 6 minutes. When the timer goes off, the buns should be done. We'll give these a flip and cook them for another, I don't know, 5 or so minutes. You can't see it, but there's timer going off for the buns. We're gonna check them. Boo, that's hot. Oh, I squished one a little bit. You'll be okay. Hot, mommy. Oh man, look at how beautiful those puffed up. I think those are probably done. Oh, shut up. We're down the middle. Seems a little soft in there. We'll see. I'm expecting it to be around 190. 191. That's pretty damn good. It should be around 200 to be completely done, but I want them a little bit chewy, you know? So we're going to stick it at 190, but cook the rest of the way just sitting there, being beautiful. Oh, hot babies. Hot babies. I probably should use tongs, shouldn't I? We got tongs. Bonk. Oh, shit. All right. Chuckleberries. These are a bit of a... We got to flip it. You know, I have tongs, but I still got to feel them because I'm blonde. Oh, you know what? Tongs suck. I'm a man. We flipped one. We flipped two-ish, the straight one. Pop, 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 pop. That will. I'll make my life a lot easier. You know what? That one flipped twice. It flipped, and then it reflipped. Get that guy right there. Get this guy. Oh, they're all double flipping. You know what? They don't actually have to flip. And this one little dingleberry over here. You flip and face that way. Thank you. Another 6 minutes. Whoa, we got some hot brats, baby. We're gonna let these sit. Now we're gonna serve up on some beautiful buns. Let's check out the buns again. Check these bad boys out. Look at that. That's gonna make, you know, some people might ask, don't you need something to eat with your bratwurst? No, you don't. When you make homemade buns like this, I mean, look at that. Oh, the brats are done. You don't need anything else but bread and meat. I'm gonna serve up a beautiful brat bun on a brat, and we're gonna get Sarah's opinion. See how easy those pull apart? Oh, they're just steaming. We're gonna get Sarah's opinion on if they are delicious or not. If they're not, she's sleeping outside.
I'm actually scared because it's big. It's so big, like, you know, it's so big. This is really scary. This is so big. God. This is so big, and I'm afraid to taste it because it's so big. Oh my God, it's so hot. Splatter on my face. The grease from the sausage. It came out. So good. I just want to eat the buns by itself, but I usually don't like my bratwurst. I usually don't like bratwurst with the buns, but this is so good. Like, so nice and fluffy. I just want to eat the buns. It's a burger bun. I just want to eat it. I think I'll eat this first. I just want buns with butter. Don't call me weird. I don't like sausage with buns, really. I just want the buns. I want more butter in this. But yeah, this is really tasty. So good. Whatever happens, just pretend it didn't happen. And please like, share, subscribe to his channel. All the wonderful cooking and talking and